guys, and welcome back. This is Westside for Skinny Bastards, Week 4, Part 1. I know I'm a little late with the video. It's been a crazy week. Between working double time, training, lack of sleep, and just trying to catch up. I haven't had much time to work on the video, but getting it done anyways. So I didn't anticipate this video being as long as it is. As I was editing it, I really couldn't believe how much film I actually did get. So when I cut out the intro video, I'll just have more time to talk from now until the actual workout begins. It's my last and final week of the 4-week phase. Moving forward, I'm about 16 weeks out until my meet in November. I will be starting a new program next week, which I will be doing a follow-up video about, and this one will just be my own personal program that I'll be writing for myself. So something new I've been doing is just doing a 250 meter row prior to my workout, right after my warm-up, just to really get my heart rate going, get some blood flowing, and get nice and awake for the workout. So first up, it is my max effort upper body day. So getting closer to the end of my warm-up sets, this is 185 and I take it for a double. And already right here, it is not fun. Shoulders really hurting me. Collarbone feels like it's gonna break, and we move forward. So mentally at this point, I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. And I'm really just trying to pull my shoulders back, because that's what really makes it feel a lot better, as my shoulders are really pinned down and tight. But it just doesn't work here, because the 225 feels like as if I was pressing 400 pounds. So already not feeling too well, I decided to stay at 245 for a triple. And no, wasn't having it. And so we drop down the 10s and go to 225 again. Synced that, they didn't even budge. Although I was frustrated, I have been really happy with my progress on my bench press and my shoulders. And with progress, there will always be setbacks. Using some bands here for some extra resistance and weight. Getting a little drop sit in for that deer hypertrophy. Getting a little trap work in. And finishing off with some dumbbell curls. Overall, it was a good session. I'm really glad that I just followed through and continued training. And that's pretty much for max effort upper body day. Moving on. Alright, so moving on, opening up with a little soccer action. So this is a stretch I do pretty much every time before a lower body training day. It's fairly easy to do. Pretty much all we're doing is sitting up against a wall flat on our back, placing our feet in our squat stance, trying to get our butt as close to the wall as possible. Of course, what I mean as close to the wall as possible, as long as your lower back is still on the ground. This is a great exercise to stretch your hips and work on hip mobility and hip flexion. So what you're seeing here is pretty much the same stretch, just now we're really working on the external rotation portion of our hip mobility. So again, remember, our back should be completely flat, lower back is pressed into the ground. So that's why at first you saw me kind of scoot back a little bit so I could get in that position. Alright, so the exercise portion of the video. So first 2 weeks I just did a free box squat to really try to focus on my speed coming back up. Last week I went against the bands. And since it's the last and final week and I haven't really done a regular squat since starting the program, I decided to do pause squats to really work on the speed out of the hole. So here we go, warming up, 135. Moving on, 185 on the bar. I know you're probably, what the hell is that? Never seen that before. Well friends, that's what a metal plate and a rubber plate look like stacked together. Alright, so here we go, 8 sets of 2, 225 with a 3-second pause at the bottom. I noticed today my chest decided to lean a little extra forward than normal. Just something I need to be aware of moving forward. So that there accessory work, doing some deficit Bulgarian split squats. I definitely need to give credit to these and my walking lunges on my max effort days to help my squat improve. As tremendous as it has. Got a little quad action going on here. Feeling that quad and butt pump. Yeah, let's speed things up in the video because another 30 seconds of split squats and you'll be moving on to the next video. Last but not least, some RDLs. Holy crap, what the shit is that? It's the metal and rubber stacked again. So I decided to bump it up a little bit here. I went to 275 on the RDL for 8 repetitions. Trying to get to 315 for 8. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Really appreciate you watching. I appreciate any feedback. Like, comment, share, subscribe. So be on the lookout for my next video on my new programming, and we'll see you next time.